Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the Real Divine Abundance reading for April. So yeah, I so love the divine timing of things, or when you realize the divine timing of things, because in my perception, I was feeling like this abundance reading was late, right? Because it's like April 10th, 11th by the time I'm doing this with everything that was going on. And it is so divine timing. And there's something delicious about realizing when it is divine timing, right? So I'm going to give you the spirit messages besides tapping into these decks, which I'll go over. But for the Real Divine Abundance reading, what has been coming up on the channel, and if you are watching my channel consecutively, you see each reading kind of continues the conversation and it expands, almost as if in real life, when you get a nugget and it expands and life happens and it builds upon itself. And so you're kind of experiencing it real time. So this message is piggybacking on everything else recently posted. They were saying real divine abundance in all forms. This is a monthly reading I do all the time. Real divine abundance in all forms. But when people hear the word abundance, they immediately go to money or wealth or work, creating literal, tangible abundance. The stress, the importance right now in this month was on the intangible, right? The message was your divine power to create more, not only with the tangible, right? With your abundance, with money, your efforts paying off, things like that, but more even so on the intangible, your power, your divine power to create more. Fill in the blank, more peace, more happiness, more joy. The spirit message tip before here was to remember, like, maintain your joie de vivre, right? And it was a whole thing about that. Then in the Akashic, it was about the karmic trench, being very conscious of the choices. We got the Emperor card in the weekly. And then we had the guardian angel. Take a stand with your guardian angel of what you're allowing in and out of your life. So it's very much about your power to create, and not just the results, the work, the money, the things like that. But how are you showing up in your life creating more when it comes to peace, joy, happiness? And then they were telling me, keep going, keep going. Then it went to healthier habits. It came to better boundaries, and not just better boundaries that you think about, like physical boundaries, but like mental or emotional boundaries with people, or not being, 24/7, expending your energy all the time, whatever it means to you. But it was like gently saying, like, keep going, keep going. There's much more when it comes to your power to create more. And then fill in the blank. So if you want to do it as like a spiritual exercise, what I was doing after the spirit message was like write a list, either write it down or in your head, when it comes to powerfully creating more for yourself, besides the money and your efforts paying off, besides that. But is it more joy, more health, more positive habits? Is it more peace? Is it more joy? And I got to tell you, after I did the exercise, as things were happening in my life, I was like, my power in this moment is to create more, whatever it is. So if somebody was coming at me with something, I was like, oh, in this moment, I have a choice. I'm going to create more peace. In this moment, I'm going to create more joy. In this moment, I'm going to create a healthier habit. In this moment, I'm going to, and it was revealing to me, again, a reminder of the constant power you have to create more. Right? Not just, getting up and doing your job and what you do to make money or whatever. It's like in the moments, your power to create more. And so it could be very powerful. It could be very eye-opening. It could be life-changing. They always say that it's the little things that shift your energy and then they become your propeller, right? For more movement in the right direction. It's just amazing what they're giving us. So I'm just very, very, very thankful. And that leads me to the abundance. One of my things was the positive, genuine interactions with other people. That's a source of abundance, right? When you have like a heartfelt interaction. I had a different appreciation with my friends. I have a different appreciation for those on the channel that, we meet here and discuss these things that you can't really talk about in real life, It's just, your real power to create more. And it was just really eye-opening. So this month I wanted to open it up and share that. I found it's 444 on the video when I say that. It is very powerful, your power, to be reminded of just how much is in your power in the physical. Because shout out to Monique when she said we get bogged down. was such a great adjective she said in the comments. We get bogged down, and it does feel like the gravity of the world, and you have weight on your shoulders. And then when you realize your power, you can let go of this, you can let go of that, maybe have a stronger boundary so they don't get a chance to put that on your shoulders. Maybe have a healthier habit so that you are relieving some of that stress along the way. I don't know what it is. I'm just mentioning everything in case it's helpful, and you'll come up with your own. But the awareness itself, your power to create more, was indescribable. So I tried my best to describe. Okay, so we're going to tap into the sacred wealth codes for April. What are the qualities that they want you to remember that you already have that will assist you with more real divine abundance in all forms? This is your connection to source and all that you're made of already. We're going to tap into the angels of abundance for messages. We're going to tap into your divine power, what your divine power should be used for, is being used for. We're going to tap into the real divine abundance deck. This was the inspiration for these readings after I created these decks, the direct messages that keep us connected with source and real divine abundance in all forms, no matter what is going on around. That is your connection. Like I said, not dependent on a certain situation, person, or anything else. We're going to tap into the divine spirit deck, messages from divine spirit to your divine spirit. It's direct guidance for what just came out to sum it all up. And we're going to end with pure love from spirit, which I feel like this all is. And yeah, I feel like this all is. And I have such profound love and respect for this that I can't even tell you that it propels me to continue with this channel. And they were bringing home to me years ago, and I'll share with you too. And that's why I have such appreciation for you who's watching. It's like, because the things that like spirit will propel you to do in your life, it may not even be like recognized, seen, like respected. Like I know what I do on this channel is not even respected. Like my friends and family in real life don't even know I do this. Like, because I know in my life, in my experience with them, it's not something they are open to, so they don't respect it. And it becomes like this relationship you have, you do it on your own in a sense, and you don't have to have the feedback. I know you're watching this on YouTube, that's what it's built for, and I say this all the time, but you can't be reliant on that. This is your like intimate relationship, and you have such respect for it that going forward, they were telling me even with the channel, like don't be concerned with, you know, I love everyone who is on the channel. I don't necessarily have to be a big channel. I'd rather have people respect and meet me where this is than have to negate that energy, because I do that enough as it is in real life. Like this is as much my free channel expression as, you know, that's why I created it, so that I don't receive the same energy or deal with the same energy that I do in real life. And you're going to find on a personal level for yourself, it's enough, your intimate, close relationship with the divine, with spirit, with loved ones passed on, with your spirit guides. And you are almost wise enough to know it's nothing to prove to someone else, and also you don't need to ask for someone else's respect. But I will say that's why you see on the channel, I've gotten a lot more stringent on if someone's coming at me with I can feel all energy. So if people are doing backhanded things, or, you know, they're not like openly aggressive, but a lot, you'll be surprised, spiritual, a lot of passive aggressive, a lot of kind of weird energy. I don't permit it as much. Like they will be blocked. They won't have influence. They won't be able to leave you a comment if you're on here. It's a very safe environment. And why? Because I'm creating that for myself and for anyone else who comes to this channel. That's all you're going to find here. And I don't have the same, I'm not looking at this channel as the same outlet as someone else who's doing a YouTube channel. I'm not using it for income or growth or trying to sell something. That's not where I'm coming from. So I'm more really protective of this channel, for a lack of better words. But you're going to find what I'm describing is how they're going to make you do with your own energy, because it's very important for you to stay aligned, to stay up, to stay in your energy, to not be as so affected. So it's like a spiritual education that they show you. And that also is where your power lies, when they said your power to create here, right? So what I'm just sharing everything because I find it really, really, really helpful. And they do have love, support, backing for you and your energy. And you're going to find that you're going to get help. You're going to get guidance. And it's more, like I keep saying, it's not just about the things that you're doing in the physical, but how you're showing up and the energy you are is important. And it's affecting more than you realize. And they'll help keep you on track and help you to maintain your energy. And the spirit message right before here was also to maintain your joie de vivre. And I'm telling you, the people who are attracted to my channel, you're the sensitives, you're the givers, you're the empaths, whatever, the psychics, the clairvoyants, the claircognizance, clairsentience, all it is, you are the feelers, right? You are the open heart, you're the love here, you're the feelers. They're going to take care of you. That's pure love from spirit. They're going to take care of you. Don't lose sight of that. And don't be so, they're going to help you not to be as affected by the outside energy. Now, they were giving me warnings already. Things are going to get spiked up. The world's going to get very noisy. It's going to get very distracted. It's going to get the gravity of, when they talk gravity of the world, they're not just talking about you lift something and it drops. Body, mind, spirit, the gravity of the world, they're going to help you to navigate it. They're going to guide you to things that keep your energy up and intact, that you don't feel pulled apart, that you don't feel depleted, and just honor that and respect that. And you don't have to have, and them chills, why they're having me babble about this is because this is what is going to feed you. You cannot deny that for the sake that someone else on the outside doesn't respect or feel the same way. It's 11:11 now because it is what's going to keep you lit. And it's going to be at the forefront. And okay, besides what I say, they're going to give you a lot of love, support, backing, and guidance, and respect, love and respect that, and be in awe of that and grateful for that. And nobody else has to agree. You know, there's a freedom in that. You know, I do the free spirit channel because it keeps me free in that octave too. It's, that's where you need to be for yourself. Absolutely, to navigate through this life. Okay, so we're going to tap in. So I babbled a lot, but, yeah, real divine abundance. When you talk real divine abundance, I count this as real divine abundance. Feeling this connection is real divine abundance. Having access to that guidance, to feeling that relationship, to feeling that love, support, backing is priceless. You talk about real divine abundance. So they're very much talking about all the intangible. And what's interesting, you stay connected to that, you get the tangible. It keeps you, because you're not going to be so affected. What they were saying too with this real divine abundance, I just want to say, I live in a very, besides the world and what's going on personally, but in my job, things can be raining, you know, great. And then all of a sudden it's like they pull your legs out from underneath you. It's very up and down, up and down, up and down. It's been like an intense lesson. This is your connection. Whatever comes and goes, this is your connection. So almost like a fighter in the ring, and I'm not a fighter or a boxer or whatever, but you got knocked down, you get right back up, because this is your source. Like you lick your wounds, yes, but like tomorrow it could all change, because it's not reliant on that one thing. They're constantly helping us in managing our energy to stay up and positive and moving and doing things. Besides, what I'm saying is whatever you get guided to in your life, whatever you get directly, love and respect it and follow it, because you'll be surprised. It is so beyond helpful. It like breaks my heart and puts tears in my eyes, because that's why I'm even motivated to do this channel. It's like, that's what you run on. Okay, enough talking about it. So let's talk about, because this is real divine abundance. And when it comes right down to it, that's more priceless than any dollar in my account. But it will end up with dollars in your account. Because you're going to be motivated and up and positive and moving forward and not feeling so knocked down, and you get more creative and you feel, you know, you're not down for the count, and it's just going to feed you on so many multi-levels. But that really is the real divine abundance, and that's why I created the deck, and that's why I created the reading, to give honor to that deck. Real divine abundance in all forms is always there for you, and that's just, that reminder itself is it. Okay, so let's talk about the qualities for April. The Advocate is number 1, and look at this, arms around each other in the light, and this is Saturn. So this is, I align with the greater good for all. We're getting in line and aligned to the greater good for all. So there is tremendous light coming in here, like they were saying. And then you're speaking up, and you have your arms around each other, and it's being there for each other, supporting each other, and aligned with each other. And that is where everybody is going here. I align with the greater good of all. So this is humanitarian, resourceful, integrous, idealistic, resilient, right? Not being knocked down, outspoken. We've been getting that a lot. very authentic with the speaking, really bringing people together, really broad views, really higher octaves, higher frequencies, higher alignment. This is the greater good, right? What does it say? Opinionated, rebellious. You gotta have to be a little rebel spirit, a champion, supportive, compassionate, democratic, passionate, driven, and devoted. And it's like, yeah, it's like love and light magnitude. Remember when they said it is for the greater good? People are going to be a lot more speaking up, authentic, communicating from the heart and for the greater good, the greater alignment, making a difference coming from that place. So they're keeping you aligned to greater. And they said that before. So everybody's getting aligned. So you could feel up a notch in your resiliency, in your communication, in your trying to make things work, making it work kind of for everyone. And so they're keeping you there. So let's see what other qualities. So definitely the advocate. So you could even be speaking up on other people's behalf. You could be really communicating up a notch. But this is really not just about yourself, but about the greater good. And you could be very much coming to that place. So they're getting very specific. And that is where you're going to be passionate. You're going to be, yeah, and yeah, the connector. Yeah, this is, we are all one. Do you see this higher alignment? I mean, they were talking about this in April. This is no joke. The strength, the kindness, the communication, everything. But it is coming from your heart. Literally your heart. This is this Venus? Yeah, I assumed it was, because it's bringing you back. Remember when they said they're bringing you back to yourself and all you're connected to, and your strength and your heart space, and for the greater good, for making it work. This is really, we are all one. Very, yeah, look, heart-centered, intimate, creative, communicative, diplomatic, devoted, harmonious, inspiring, accommodating, receptive, compassionate, empathetic. I mean, that's where our strength lies. So they're really bringing you back to that. I mean, it is the heart and strong and advocating and the connector. We're all one. It's for the greater good. So very much coming from the heart space in strength and kindness, compassion, empathy, communication, and you're going to be getting things done. So this is not just about me, but doing things for others or aligned to the greater good. We're all one. We're going to get, what is the angels of abundance? What do they want to say about this? But that's what they're keeping you. You're aligned with divine when you're like this as well. So you know that you're getting a lot done coming from your heart space, being that communicator and kind of being there for other people as well. And you're coming with a lot of strength and devotion from the heart. Moonlighting, partnership. Yes. Okay. So they're saying you can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. So they're talking about you're doing this not just in your work, but on your side work. Whatever you do on the side, whatever you do in your downtime. Like this is, you're constantly doing this. This moonlighting, you could be doing a lot of things you're not paid for. You could be doing a lot of things on the side. They're commending you for your work that you're doing and partnership. So they're saying allow beautiful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. This has been a repeating message. You are receiving help. As you are holding, and I have chills everywhere, as they are saying that you are doing this constantly on the, for like in the day and the night, in the, how you are this, for aligned to the greater good, doing a lot from your heart space. They are saying they're helping you to do this. They're going to bring in partnerships that help you. So in your personal and in your work, they're bringing divine help with the people that can help you further your goals, further your work, further all this. So you are receiving help from heaven and from people who with the needed skills and resources. This is supporting beautiful relationships. So when you're coming from this place, not only are you supporting others coming from this empathetic, heartfelt place, being very communicative and everything else, right? In the big and the small, in the day hours and the night hours, how you're showing up and all your work entails. They're commending you and telling you that they are, as you're helping others, they're helping you. You're going to bring in helpful, supportive people, relationships that are supporting the work that you're doing here. So literally you're receiving help from heaven. So through other people, and also even from your divine guidance, even from what you're getting here, because they're definitely keeping you very supporting of what you're doing here in the physical coming from this place. And so you look out for those beautiful supportive partnerships coming in, your personal life, your career, and everything else that's going to further support what you're doing when you're coming from this place, when you're coming from the heart space, when you're aligned with the greater good. Let's talk about your divine power. So your divine power is being used in the day and the night with your work, and with the work that you're getting paid for and the work that you're not getting paid for. And your work in life, like your work on this planet. So remember when we got a star for jobs well done for the work, quote unquote, work you're doing here? That's what they're saying. So they're supporting what you're doing, how you are. And there could be great results coming in because they're bringing those partners in for you. You have divine partners and partners in the physical. Yeah, you have divine power to speak up now. Be that advocate. You're speaking up for the greater good. Now, they said you could be alone in this, but you're not alone because the divine is helping you to speak up. This is like third time we've been getting it. You could feel it up a notch. People are talking more authentically. You could speak up in your job, in your work, in your personal, in your relationships, speaking up more authentically. And it's aligned to the greater good coming from the heart space. It's going to be very powerful. This is very much supporting your results to speak up now. Okay, you have divine power to be more connected. Yes, and you have divine power to listen for inner guidance. Exactly what they're saying. This is up a notch. When you are the advocate and you're the connector, you're coming from your heart space, you're aligned, you're the feeler, you're definitely more connected. So there was something in April, you see the light coming in here, they definitely connected you back to your heart space, back to your authenticity, back to speaking up for yourself and others, back to the greater good, getting in line and aligned to that. Definitely. I'm being more aware. There was awareness about this. It even came up in the Akashic because they're showing you like where maybe you were not, maybe you were faltering, maybe whatever. They're keeping you very, very much realigned to that. And then you're also really tapped in for the inner guidance, which I mentioned before. So when you're this connected, you're getting a lot of divine guidance. Everything that I was saying in the beginning, you're more connected now. You're getting a lot of inner guidance. They're having you speak up more. Definitely having you speak up more for the aligned to the greater good. So this is not a time to hold back. This is not a time to hold back what's in your heart or the inner guidance that you're getting to move on that from your heart. Absolutely, because you're more connected and you are linked with inner guidance, that divine guidance through all your clairs. And they're urging you to speak up. So this is coming from a heart space. This is very much being passionate again. This is very much being inspired again. This is very much like moving from your heart space. But it's like new light, new alignment. They said that you're going to be revved up again in April. They're keeping you, it's like a new alignment, like a new shift, a new bolt of light, right? They kept on saying that. You're doing that not just in your job that you get paid for, right? You're not. And partnership, you're partnered with divine partners. Heaven help is coming in because you're linked with divine. They're partnering with you as you're here in the physical. I call them your divine partners. That's why you're getting a lot of inner guidance. That's why you are to stay connected with them. And they're also giving you divine partners that are going to help you as you do things in the physical. Quite literally, you're going to get a lot of good partners in your life, like whether in the physical, in your work, linking you up with people that are going to be helpful to you as you're doing this. So you're not doing this alone. And it came up in another reading, some of your work, like when you're doing this nonstop, light working is 24/7. It reminds me of moonlight. It's like you're not necessarily getting paid for your efforts or what you're doing all the time, right? When you're in this stance and doing that, but they're commending you. You got a star for a job well done, right? They're saying that the work that you're doing is going to support you in the fact that they are supporting you divinely here. It's a profound thing what they're trying to say. I don't have the right words. There's payback. There's divine returns for that. Do you see what I'm saying? It's divine returns. Oh God, I got chills and I don't have the words for that. Okay, so let's get into real divine abundance, talking about divine returns. There's divine returns for how you're showing up and how you're speaking up and how you're using, going forward on your heart, and also your inner guidance, right? And you're speaking up about that. You're definitely going to get heavenly help and people in the physical, like divine partnerships when you're doing things from this space. It's all aligned to the greater good. All aligned to the greater good. And there could have been real shifting with that. So the number one thing is see the past as the past and greet today with fresh eyes and heart for opportunities. So there was a lot of cleansing, clearing going on. Release the old for the new. Absolutely. They could be really helping you with that at this time and a little leading up to this time, because they do want you to let go of the past. The past sometimes gets bubbled up for us to look at and release again, not to carry with us. They want you to greet today, tomorrow with fresh eyes and heart for the opportunities. It's almost like see the new light coming in. There's something about revving you up, going out there again, seeing the past as the past. Rise above. The second time we got rise above all seeming limitations and see the new things coming in on the horizon for you. No doubt this light, it's like you're putting your arm around others, but they're putting their arm around you, saying, no matter what's happened in the past, let's go on here. Right? Greet the new with fresh eyes and heart. Rise above all seeming limitations and see the new things coming in on the horizon for you. And the last one is it reads like a sentence. Each positive action step is leading to more right now. And you're taking step by step going into the future. They're kind of putting their arm around you as you do this, and you're doing that kind of energy, putting your arm around other people to do this as well, if that makes sense, because it's heavenly help. You're getting a divine partnership for you to do this for yourself, and you're helping others to do the same. See the past as the past. Greet today with fresh eyes and heart for the opportunities. You're rising above all seeming limitations. See the new things coming in on the horizon for you, and each positive action step is leading to more right now. You have heavenly help, divine partners, and they're bringing in people to help you as well. We literally had divine is linking you with the right connections in the other reading. It's all connecting with each other. It all builds on each other, is what they're saying. Each of these readings and messages, right? So they're just literally having you go forward now, rising above it all and keep going, knowing that you're completely supported with divine partners here for your efforts. Not just with what you're getting paid for, but like how you're showing up, how you're being, how you're heart-centered, how you're linked to the greater good, how you're the feeler, you're the empath, all of that. You have the divine power to be more connected now and listen to all the guidance you're getting, and you speak up. There could be a level of better communicating with your relationships, with your work. You could feel it up a notch, that you're speaking more clear, more direct, more authentic. It's pretty amazing. It's part of how you're getting things done. Okay, so let's get the divine spirit messages for this reading. Real divine abundance reading. You have divine help here now. You can't make this up. You have divine help here now. This is what they want you to know. The partnership that you have. They said you are receiving help from heaven. Right? You have the divine power. It's the only one in the deck out of the whole divine spirit. You have divine help here. You have divine help here now. That's part of your real divine abundance. What I was talking about, that I was like, I couldn't find the words in the beginning of this message, what I kept babbling about, the spirit message, that this is part of your real divine abundance here, that you have divine help here now. This is your partnership as you're here doing this, right? As you're here doing this. That's your partnership. You have divine help here now. That's why they're saying that's why you can be here more connected and listen to your inner guidance. That's part of your divine abundance. Like as you're here, to have this partnership here that's supporting you all the time with what you're doing through all your clairs. You have divine help here now. So they are definitely giving you divine help to really rise above seeming limitations and to keep going forward. There's new things coming in here, and every positive action step is leading to more. This is like letting go of the past and moving forward into the future and greeting it with new eyes, fresh heart. You have divine help here. This is your partnership. I mean, that's your real divine abundance. I don't even have words for that. They know that you are the connector. You're bringing people together almost. Like you help people. And also in your work, whether you're paid for it or not, how you are. It's like you're really being divinely used, and you're just receiving a lot of divine help. You have divine help here now. And it says you're receiving divine help. You are receiving help from heaven. Right? And from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So not only are you getting divine help directly, because they're saying, listen to your inner guidance. It's part of your divine abundance that you have this. You have the divine power to be more connected with them here, now, and to receive this divine help. And they're helping you. And then also they're bringing in divine help as in other people, other partners, like connections in the physical to help you also as you're going forward for the new things, as you're going forward to rise above limitations, as you're moving forward now. It's really beautiful. They're helping you with the results of what's happening here. Oh gosh, okay, one that wanted to, we will send you some help. You can't make this up. How that came out was so bizarre. They will send you some help. They are amplifying. They're going to send you help as you're doing this. They are going to send you help. I don't even have any words for this anymore because you're going to get a lot directly that you feel this divine partnership with them, that you literally have heavenly help. You're going to be getting it with your inner guidance. You're also going to have things show up in your life. You're going to have things, just like as weirdly as I'm doing this video and like a card comes out, like you'll have synchronistic things happening. They're making themselves known. You have divine help. They're going to send you some help as well. So as you're doing, you have to know your divine partners. Like as you're doing things, they're going to help you. They're going to send those divine partners, those divine people to cross your path as you're doing your work. They're linking you to the right connections. They're always guiding you to things. They're commending you for your alignment and what you are. They want you to be happy. We hear you. I feel like they hear us right now. They want you to be happy and we hear you. So just like when I was saying about your joie de vivre, they were like, could you have to be in this heart center? You have to keep doing all of this? Remember that spirit message tip when they were like, where's your joy to be? Well, the part of your abundance is to be happy, to have more joy, to have more peace, your power to do that. They hear you. They hear us right now. So I just want to get some additional pure love from spirit. They hear us right now. So that just makes me smile. They hear us right now. They hear you in your mind and heart. When you say it aloud, yes, we are helping you. We are helping you. We will send you some help. We are helping you. We love you. Do not doubt your divine partners. Do not doubt the divine help you're receiving. Do not doubt that they hear you. Do not doubt that they want you to be happy. Do not doubt that they're sending you help. Definitely stay more connected. Feel connected to this divine help as you're going forward, rising above limitations, going forward. It's like your arms are wrapped around their arms are wrapped around you and your arms around other people as you're going forward. Each positive step forward is leading to more. Right now, they want you to release the past and greet each day with fresh eyes and heart. Definitely up a notch with the heart space and speaking up. You're going to find that they're linking you with divine partners and you have divine partners. They're definitely helping you. You're part of your real divine abundance is that while you're here, you're strongly connected with them and you're receiving and listening to your inner guidance. They're commending you for the work that you're doing, your light work. That's 24/7, not just what you're paid for, but how you are. It's just a beautiful thing. And so they want you to know that you have divine help. So the major thing is you have divine help, divine partners. As you are aligned and coming from your heart space, they are helping you. They're sending you some help. And you're going to see that they're having you speak up more in your communication in some way. Yeah, and it's definitely moving on, again, from the past to the future, rising above limitations. Look at this light coming in. And they're keeping you aligned to that over what you might be receiving. And that is a very powerful thing to say because that's your divine power and that's part of your divine help. And it's going to be priceless. And that's what they were talking about, real divine abundance, that this partnership is what's going to be priceless, right? That you know they're sending you some help. You know they hear you. You know they are helping you. And you know they want you to be happy. Do you see how it runs like a sentence? You're not fed that here. You're not fed that here. I'm just saying that now. Know your divine partners, know you have divine help is going to be priceless. And it's going to keep you in this state embodiment as you move from the past to the future, right? And your alignment. I think it's gorgeous. I wish you the best. Take care. Bye-bye.